bi ama nyama shedan ko yesa ye na musini Eunice kweku ewa homa no so Eunice maachi mayu maachi an Eunice otemenka
ba to me to nka pa
aha ma hu said dede wo hopa na labadi he for na sasa ayrawsam yesi
okay this year baby ameduna labadi man bridge no so baby wo ha e for bridge logo 20 la da de kotopon ho na meduna tisia na who some see and say idea about 3 o'clock no no nyensa no eja for bridge no this a bridge in China baby wo mo no baby ankofo no ete no ho ntabodan nti jato ho bridge na to ho no can tell omo be fire service for no omo amfre na omo agitu omo ho senka omo be hye na omo dinga no na mo no omo ntimi anya ne sa na sisi am na wo kaka dai de edan be 45 ni nyina ase ntimi amfa bibia ensentim na abra fire service for ebe fi ho no the fire service for no be fi mu ho 4:15 no na omo timi ede be 15 minutes edum dani nyina sisi am na wo kaka de eja no womo etimi edum no na MC edema lada de kotopon nanka ye peno ene na kata benshada eni menchen na MC Rita na odele sowa ewa ha sisi am na kata de wono ewa ha ne tata me twemba na obetimi ene me akasa anase bibi no na sisi am na me na kata ne dia MP no na fire sekaka
okay
ya assembly man wa ha meneno ebekasa
answer na assembly man ebekasa
ya bi say ja sisi na den dia opportunity
madam ina so mi afa we say mi kasa no sir niama consider no me shedan because we are not more officers who are on person after we near here amu di tell mu nia ma ejami tatien and you almost say you're close to the main for Adekye.
Okay, thank you. Honorable, and I can one of them that the man was one. In
fact, as I said, because all the big size this year, you can't say last week, the landlord Virginia tenant fee. Oh, there, and just say, as I said, down the
it's done asking now. A blood is dying, and I say,
maybe a taboo die. On the blog actually the taboo as a constituency taboo die that I actually almost get it 200 almost get 200 almost get 200 I do the speech say you sure area and I will say nipa we that way nipa in the room and that way nipa in the room. I don't know if say you na sa eduanusu. Honorable Christopher Okogogo, electoral area at the electoral area.
And see, but not just say Honorable Christopher Okogogo and I can watch him. Not just a dying action, just a dying back 45 and it's me action. A dying back 45 makes me action.
Okay, Mr. Nahoma natiko yenua ba Eunice kweku ne etenenka efila bridge no so say eja kokoto ho a wa hwe video ya na say foni etwagu ya na say ho na hyi papa enye asamketo akra ti na eno no ti bedi nkomo na ansa na no ye wo mapomuden health team no wo UTV ha no enne eyo ba ko birthday producers no ba ko birthday nkane ne fe Dora Boatin say ne din Mrs Dora Amu ene na wodanti Dora Mrs Ayefro am happy birthday pa with the later obati enka na ya show pa na femi amade nyina abena poku a adwusu buroni anopai me ma wache bebi a ohye bia no me ma wache pa adwusu buroni ba ko pe abena poku a good morning to you ene obi bia wo hwe anopai bia anopai abijafo be kame sama me no obedi nkomo Dennis Kwakwa Ashanti Regional Communication Director Edema NPP one not me benkum so haye ana finana into Emirichi ɔno nso ɛyɛ political activist ɔno nso ɛyɛ pɛsamaka hene ɛma amanfo ɛwɔ adɔɔso ɛwɔ apue mantam mu wɔn ɛna bɛka mensa ne yɛhwɛ kwan sɛ His Excellency Sampiya le nso ɛbɛba bɛka yɛn nsa na yɛdi nkɔmmɔ wonya bɛka yɛn nsa yi no na abadwafoɔ mmienu aba no mama ɔmo akɔ aba na afei ahyɛ aseɛ Dennis bi abɔkɔ hɔ
aja me ho yɛ
bi abɔkɔ
gidi so ho yɛ
aja adoma so bi ho yɛ papa ento bi abɔkɔ hɔ
aja kwa bra nyame adom ene one paibo
gede radiase wie ene nsɛm a yɛbɛka wasɛm yi yɛnhwɛ deɛ esie wɔ ɛyɛ Kroboland yi be 3 weeks nie omo yi si di ntamtam manso twia kwanabra ana bedu baabi a yɛdure sisi ne ntiase ɛyɛ ayɛ adwuma nanso wo hwɛ daily graphic animu a ɔse ECG facilities in Kroboland damaged, transformers, cables, poles tampered with. Sambaka ya na watwe mu na beto dwa sɛ anti somewhere last week say ni pebia kotwitwa ɛyɛ light poles no mu ɛwɔ hɔ no mu yɛ ka ho asɛm ɛna afei ɔmo se wɔ mo transformers ne niama wo hwɛ daily graphic animu a ɛwɔ ha it has been tampered with. Sika ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo na ɛsɛ ɔmo betumi de maintaining ne nyinaa bio no about 5 million Ghana cedis and on between that shy na as we speak owunya nya bi yenhwe bibi free ni bibi ababedure no na ka betumi avoid sa situation e wo mu ana say then ye besua de afiri mu se ne be ya ochi na bi ne betumi ahwe na bibi atisa ne ntumi enkonkosi bi ne yemfa emmere enye adwuma enti ma me hya se mfiri wo so ye nyina ye hu de si ya bapem na ye wo yesi difo se wo mo tutu ana mo se na be obetuma hwe no ma asan ya ma omo na nyama so asase ma be 7 minutes
yo ejoko ma me na wase na me chia wa no pa bi na me chia menu Dennis ene wahwefo nyina na me chia okwapemanfo na okwapeman bibiara owo okwapeman titiu manfe ene adoso me chia manfe hin michia manfe hina no pay na michia adoso hina so anopay na mensanfa nkaboi intwamusis afidei yen odwura ayi kese no ebeba so on the 14th of September sene amekai no na afen so on the 12th and 13th no sene awoye mpata no eno so beba so na ne memene da 16th no mbabunu de na nasechi amako cap ahihye so na yetumi di soccer ene ade edi agori ejakwabna minsa infa inchia kese nkoma memame Victoria amefi anakwa michia na no pay the issue of ECG and the people of Kroboland abeye nsem bia say esese yehwe na yekana etutwa na senia nsem no eboboba no sisi no wonyina G2 musi okay committee ongato committee senia beya asumdwe beba na krofo ewo mpotem ho betumi anya nkania na wotumi de adi wonjuma because me wo makunte bia ote ho ofre no kasa wotumi hu se worebre to extend say won a cold store what on nam ni ade na titimpo hospitals e ben ho aban anase hospital authorities worry boka me feel say say entiasi adwuma na wotumi restore power no senia wonyina wo ho be ha ho but senia ECG maeti ase no ansa na obe restore power na say wotumi access one facilities ana one niema ewo ho. And during the process of assessing one year in the who say one substations nibi and I say one transformers nibi, they have about 147 substations, and out of that, I think there was about 81 transformers have been destroyed or are damaged. Now we share out of this number, and I say a total of about 81 are said here. Na say asanga ba be ye Adekye kakra, because considering the fact say okay say about 5 million Ghana cedis and a air car wo be boa, so all the quantity sikenuma, that is about 50 billion, and that is a lot of money. Na senior one gasa work say a month for a decawo and put them ha sabi won't ya na as I say was cough out such an amount to be able to fix one transformers any one repair one substations. No, I think say as I say timamufunu what me etna see na work say young Korea ni esi penkania nti afia de ntina niema na nam so e benya nkania no yesɛ no I don't know paper na my auntie as say bia won akire obi say wakɔ twitwa bi cables ni bi ana say won share dan chiro bi ai but you see adebako a make an say usi ohia nkania afiri na nam so na ebe man nkania na ba no so no wasɛ no nti na ebeye den na nkania no
atumi aba
mesre won say de bia make say ntoko usi na woye wadwene say me take entrenched position nti nia wo ka bia no me mfa nya adwuma ebe wi achi no enye wo na wodi anim no na ebia be affectable but won edi wachi no won na be sofa more because nipa ya wokotwa ade mu krai ana won akowia cables wo be hwehwe kra no wo be kom want to krom hobby
and then say on say bibi say and people take advantage of the situation no mo dey na maybe as so mo ye na se for no
one akotwa wo de ko baby a wo de ko no say what krom ho want krom ho we don't even know na senka what krom ho and wo feel the heat na won ewo krom ho ne failure. I don't think say they will do that by cutting the cables and I say destroying the transformer, because say who destroy transformer na e be dey no wanyankania. Say sika we okay so okay say ECG fo be kase sika ya kwakọ say ye ni bi ntino ene muntu ya moka na yenzo yemfan ya e be san dan another issue nti mesre yemfa ntoboase enya ade se ne be ya ebe ma ya wie nkunim edi nkunim pa, because say wo di abufu ana say we cement ase we nsu cement ase na wotwi mutan netwa etwa na say sisi kaya bei ababeda banso, because sa ekawe senka sa 50 billion no ebia na lord kwambi da mpotem ho a abanga ye na adwen se ebia esokoye but nkania ne ma ase yi eseso otumi di se sika ne ye den ekohye ho no de koye nti se ekoba ne se ebia development bi ese se ekoso wo ho no ekoka chi a obi chirechi a obeka se na aban so tisu ompeso obebua but sika na ebia ode ba be ye sa ade no se we abai eye emergency nti na so make sure say timamufu na ewo ho no obetumi enyankania nti mesere ye nyina ye poman yi a yenye yehu security fo and I say watchdog, because ade course you meji say sanka empunu mmabunu ewo mpotem ho no wo bibi ti say watchdog bia enka won so eba ye wo betumi di won anu aiden atumbi se ne be ya won a wotumi wi asadi sanka wotumi a obi ba kupo a it will lead to the arrest of the rest, because me hu ni say ebe syndicate, because senior ade no kofa na won atwitwa mu no ebe a particular syndicate bi no won decide say look senior nkania eni ho a ya bakro imu yanso yen take advantage na wi a won cables no ene nema. But the point is that sometimes I ask a simple question. Bibi to say ECG transformer and I say ECG cable. So we are oton mahina. These are the questions. We are oton mahina because
ye ni kromu ha na ensamu ha ya ECG cable a yentia no a hye na daka mu board akese bebre na chana fo bi e de ayi that is on wo your friend say ensamu ha ya ye kwache wo mo ECG cable no me access to the ho no se me access to.
That's it. Entina na me pesa me kan e be si ni say niema bi wo ho wie a na se wo koton mpo a nipa na wo to ade no enye den a ho be kire nti no search kronde no ehun nimfa so say ube decide say wo koton
no say otofo ni ho a otonfo ni ho na otonfo ni ho so a otofo ni ho enti yemfa ne say sa cable ho asa wo de ho nsam ye investigations be ba chiri sa cable ya ka ho asem ya ye se ye di ho nkomo se chana ni a on fi Ghana ha etumi etumi konya se na me nyina to e de ye co-port and that is saying Ghana ha na eden na kire ye
nse de bia mekasi China ni no ono ruba krom ha no onim ba bia obeba be si Ghana ni so na Ghana ni di na kwesi yen comportem ha ngoye business anamboa enti no me no last na mekase me say normally no Chinese ni bia ni wa obeba krom ha adwuma documents obeye no Chinese fu nkwa na wo so anya ye benya shareholder bia oye Ghana ni enti se basa ho na ese se what the clause bi e hye ho se eba ne se Chinese fu na wo ne won ye adwuma no won akoye biribi a ebu mmra so na ema Ghana beko ahohie mu a wo bibini na wo ka ho na wo hwe won so no ese se won so wo ma ho kyerɛ because bisa ho se mpampi no se wo kyerɛ saa foreigners ni se won akoye niema bi a sebe ene mmra no entwa yi a bisa ho se bibifu na ye etach no then na ya wo ye wo ma won fa ho di nti de betia ne se o Chinese fu na da se won asan mo won ko won krom na bibifu na wo mu no won afa won hadi the next time around no because they have the link no won asan kofa amanfo fufuro aye den asan de won aba nti eye yen ankasa yen Ghana fo eni yen ankasa e bibifu no eni ye na ma Chinese fu ne foreigners no wonya upper hand na nka ye den na nka o man aye wo mu utumi hu se wo beko ba bi no na shops e wo ho nyina na se niema a woton ho nyina e foreigners neton Ghana fu na wo ho nankasa no they don't have the say when it comes to say won ankasa won ye won ade enti no nia oto kron ade eni ni okowia nyina so won abokron anamboa enti se wo toma foreigner bi na se foreigner no ono ena ebi odi company nenim but obehwe a obekom na Ghana ni bi hyase enti se wo kire won a Ghana fu no won fa won din tugwa on me de bia mekese ade ba ko ha o yen wo man mu ni se opanyin bi ye ade bi a entwa yi a ubehu eseda wodi ni din betugwa na Ghana ni wiase afa na nyina hu se asemasi de oya ade enye nti muhu so oba mun fan tre ni se ade a wo ye enye eno no ebema so obi kwa koye biribi mpo a obehu se ade no kwa koye no se manye ni ya dachi bi ebetumi asai mi din ema asai mi din a me ma me ninanom ene ma abusuafo din nyina be den ebe sei
okay me da se yensa kan ye onabo abeka yensa nti onabo akwa aba bibia woko
na me na matra amenya onabo me mpinti me
once and so na ye his excellency or ye ambassador but now or ye minister so what the minister da
deputy minister
once a deputy minister always a deputy minister bibia woko
na me na do
the DCP kwakwa nkoma ye die ma me mra so na enhwe ye nuanom mu krobo land sei e ka me ese entiasia ya ye adwuma na so machine si yisi di for na na asesei wogi ni se asase no na ke betumi aye no kwa bi so anka endu baby aye dure
yo me da se enchia ya hwefo a no pa no mu di dwuma no wogi di se Ghana mra no mra ba ko yo mana ye nyina yo man ba ko mra ye ba ko eno ntidu ba bi se tema mofo nyina ate ase se nipa nchechemu nim enti de nipa ko bi ye no wo bia ba ko no mpembebre na ntumi nya ade foforo nipa ko foforo be peso mo so be no ba bi foforo me kasa with respect to Krobo land issues with electricity for when your first time my friend said issue at Saba atra ho ache ache se da bia no ya na de akwa ne se ho de kanea no ye be use bati empia ya had a empia light bill ya had a meter maha te say issue no du ba bi na adwene ho a ontimi ase enti this time no I ba bi no my friend said na we nya ade a na nka ese e twema ne duru ho so otie omo DC se ho no a wo sa area no cross na affect wo no two different districts and I can affect wo Now, interestingly, me tell one of the diseases, I think, so on the way you look. I hope baby. Well, then a man for you to say, can you know, yes, so muntia, a home born, no more prepare so better. Meet na, yes, see, but no matter to say, but name yen to me, my more can because I'm crew no actually. Or more when moon so muntia.
They say, yeah.
And to say, yeah, restore more when moon, I say, why is an intimate moon from actually. So I said that here, electricity in Canada and I'm lines on the echo. The one moon not chapus no go as mintia, the white change metia. Now we have then what ya. Cause Canada no post no intimate back. Me did this away and the Yabonia a course. So electricity company of Ghana in recent times, or more bombarding. And Pembe Brinanka first, or Mocanian warriors and them so turn them from a crabby boy, Adekye cabo na can do Menyamin Chade. What me no one now so do baby and suit me to Pana Ghana for a year, 1 second year. That is improvement and growth ECG for to me I go through. I can't keep a person man food in a cabo, never tower much. Electricity, commodity, be very essential. So your binders want to me and provide a more man for. But this way they are set trying to encourage my man for. Nothing I buy the blue baby over to say sharp project or more sabi. Friends will be here for crack and no one to me to cano. The do baby a moment then say, a man a band or monk, a crank, a crank, do any moon, bet me a tia. Near the call, do baby, it made the light, co baby. I think you know not light back when you will be that. But for how long? Yeah, the mawa, the chess a fabo, a soccer. Now that she be wabwa who so betia. Electricity phone to me provide electricity my air. And there be idea can I say, or much my but no custom say. Dollar ya cost rubber for my air can electricity na dollar nibia. Because ECG phone generate power. So mo here power mo koto free VR ni other producers no. Na omo so ansa no be produce kanea no. Omo the crude oil. And gas and sa na man the produce omo the dollar na turn every day. It is a no VR for kokra crude. Na ne boy $120. That's what na. Ne boy jump ko 150. I just said next time omo generate power no dollar na be affect omo generation. We know the my ECG. What use Canea? No person use Canea any free. Canea no so no. ECG any free. And until bed then watch now what me provide this Canea na ma. Until do baby am this for my phone na antia say Canea na nsu ne sa na ma no. E ya be asede say o ma ne ben yen. E bi beto ye baby e wona nso ho ka de. E yo man phone ne pia. Baby ani ho a obenya na for in fact na do danko akufo ado the whole of Africa. 2020 ono kwa na timi kan say Ghana COVID time enware kan nso free ne na kan am free e bi ansi ba bia wa Africa na chiri so utia you so antio wade ma free so and no kwasa no so say yentua na chiri no kwasa no so ya say nso no ka ma obi antua anya no kre e fa say nso no ka ma obi antua I think say discussion dey be
wo se say
be ya na anye topics
Dennis
say be ya say e dey na any problem
David who the from so na abanso de man free ne obi antua man ka so no obi
na be utia na be
Muso obi antua
na be na aban ka so say
2020 minister eco parliament
na be na aban ka say 2020 water bill ni betua
me ba
no chairman
metu
o de ka kire me
ko jo pon kroma akra ka se bi say increment na ba no ebra covid ne ba ya ye je ye nya no free said ye ka no say etua ntie no so ka ho en na bra finance minister call parliament so ko kan sika ye say fa covid in some en no so kan say sika dodo say en na bra covid mu no sika ye nya no ye dodo say en de tua nso ne electricity aban so de a chain no ye de tua ho ka enti say ye ntua
ka ba ka say ye de tua an kan to say be tua ka
na ho sika na de tua say ye ne bottom sika
dabi
yeah me finance minister bottom sika
me no
ana nya
amamo de ye ya nyina sika na ye de bom
ti ye tua
amamo contribution awo ye bia wa de ye specific bia ni ho data bia ni ho sa ban ka say nso na biare na 2020 tua ka dabi obi antua
ye tua
dabi kwajo pon kroma asem kwajo pon kroma asem o kan na say in 2021 aban the budget call parliament I the taxes be call you know and I know man focus so ho kiraba na 2020 you jare so free you know so that time one now we use no free but na free to the treasury or say na free to the treasury treasury man si car na wo ho e bit say Bank of Ghana reserves e wo e bit say external reserves e wo no na free to it aban be pe kwan bi so asa sika dodo na o fire o de boy ho bra no o be pe kwan bi so atua kire say afasa water bill na ma se tua do be any sense can
do be obafo kwan bi so no kwan bi so obefa na ya ban ni sika na so manfo no a me so me kan bi sika de guo no do be
na me ka cho say wo sika na otua ya na ban fa water bill from mere o se betua enti wo ka chem say otua ya me no nya adwene because aban fa nsuo na ma free na otua kakora na enka sika na da won ka ba be yusu de bibi enu ti say sika no say kwa aban se ma aban na ya ma no tumi so onyina so no fa nche de ye o manfo ho beto free education aye first na mo ntua to. So President Bika Chelsea between just 20 years, but now Kufu Dubai or per se, or the Ghana Sika free education, or the Ayamana. And yes, Anati. And until depended the Abana Pessoy, and don't just Abana for our table and the Abro Sitia. On fire, I
so you insist to say, and soon I buy and say, young fathers are free. I buy say, notwithstanding the fact to say, Information Minister. Finance Minister call Parliament or no so say sika
yes spend the money
so no ye tuaka
what say abai tuaka
abai sika ne hwan
ye nyina dia enti ya me say o say abai the bill na bra ye tua ne later na say
bill me see you so ye tua
na hwan ne tua
anye ya ne tua
abai ne tua
abai ne sika ne dia
so na sika ma o tua o to ma abai enyo na ache dia abai de
baby
not to bo nyo na ache dia abai de eno ntina abai bi ba ekwan da animu ha ya aban bitumi ya aban bi ba wotumi ne because bi aban de scan ye bibi foforo enu nti aban ekotua nchesa na obaji scan wo kotua ya aban consolidated fund buska aban de kire de
after the covid you to fund wo boom
you to fund
electricity
you to boom da ebesi
meba
after
covid after covid meba after covid no you to mu meba kwa Dennis after covid you to mu ema Kojo Kokan say the son say COVID time no ye
met me account the mark Kojo Kan tax the call parliament no e bit say COVID recovery tax sa levy in the bar na Ghana for ebusa question say COVID na mu ye nyam free mu na then na ye the tax e ba na Kojo Kan say and the ma ye no during COVID time nyina ye car na da ban so wona na ye free ma ba na ye sa ba tua ba ban betumi ayi ne ho afri sa e kanum ami agina na so ehia so manfo so aba se kakra
enti ye tua
adua o ka so atua dia is like what will be no be
aba so akofa sika dia free ha e da ba be bibia ma me e o wie ye o se be bo ka sempoa na sa sempoa no sa be ye menya sika dia se chro ma enti be de to ato we so say mun ya ne kakra ka na sa sempo de yi free o de nya fa nto
aban kan chiro bia so pesca ko tua water bill
no pa de ere
aban so pesca ma o manager na so bit say during the era of COVID you find some creative you mun ko school enti school feeding e bia sika na esen ke de ma school plan ye ti kakra ko ma odware kanea ye be kakra ma odware nso ne nyina atwam abisa aban sa come back to the program ekwan be no be fa so sika na nke savings a o de be say adwuma na o spend e obetumi agina na so ya ndwedwe ye nsa asa kakra na so programs e wo dada no a che say e wo
ya nsa no se sika no de ko de nya de ko
na me cho de de o ma no ko back to school na sa aban mo maduane de na sa aban provide ada
essential so
ya free menka de be so tia se ne se so ka sa aban de bra ma utua ye nya no kore that point is not correct
me so ensu ye tia
da bi ye tua it is still free ebe si there na maybe no ya me say na mo wo problem kakra we say ya to Nsroma na ye to Nsroma da na ya me say okra wo sa difficulty na Kufu Adoba power from 2017 this is the first time I waton kania in Nsroma that's the fundamental truth 2017 our president Mahama 2016 ye koto aba no amfa ntumu ama now before 2016 or 2013, President Mahama Tonkania in Subom, combined cumulative average of 46%. 2014, 50%. 2015, 53%. 2016, one fan to Mwaba. And now one fan to Mubiama 2017. 2018, and our dentist swore 21%. For the first time, see a team swore the Kania was 21%. A man Ghana for say, your opposition, a catcher was saying, Swone Kania Wani, and never saw. Do na Mahama time da sumu ba na sumbo den kanea eboa na etua no tua sika tutwiri na okoto sum na bosome so a wasa akoto na da bia wo da sumu enya de na se fata Ghana for so 2018 na nado ete kanea ne subu so 21% 2019 one fan to movie or then to 11%. Sorry, by 2020 COVID by
2019
or the 11%.
So also on two muda from 2017 up to 20. Also on two muda.
2019 or the 11%, but 2021 to 2021 one to 2022 and what this 28%. I say every first say bit to me. And the years when you can hold you up with 2025. I said I want try the bias and man the bar. I know them say one more year you might say baby a tea be a more power was from one car. By every animal we are baba for or more power there. Vulcanizers.
You remember no surprise.
You for the country in your animal crop. Say you see you for Japan. Say ya or more can on basis. Normally account cost to home. No much time yet.
Okay.
I don't hear best. Say Yame Buamasa negotiation about we ya. Every no munyantia say. Mita the use no tia. So one you saw wound tia. And not to see here can and neighbor you should ya. In Yakumapa. The infant you said about services in a reference and a mere Satramuko Yero. You between your services and every utility company.
May that's it. His Excellency. They say, baby, I had no, you know, Crobo land. We say, so for 3 weeks in here, Benyane, you look Crobo. Say, and I say, you are now so many baby, so I say, Nancy for any baby I ever be dream. And I don't need the home come and now, oh, dear, you are down, it's you, Kaka.
Of us, me that's it. And for we feel the name that Ghana food in Nancy. And the break a cribia coming, I lost my wife.
Oh,
he's here last 2 weeks.
Name of Shaden Pa.
Nana, that's it. I don't want the far, oh boy. But the one you now say, one more condemn bow with Jambo with him. Pa. What was it? Friend Dennis. You were doing so well until you decided to do unnecessary politics.
Unnecessary.
The issue at stake is not about John Mahama. The issue at stake is not about free water, free electricity. Yasama Yerika Huye Krobo for the electricity corporation for Wanasama Abba. Say, a bit called Mahama. A bit called free water Nazina, then you are inviting people to do unnecessary and untidy politics. I've been on this program for over 10 years. The majority of that program no but in there or a continuation of campaigning of political parties. We come here to discuss issues. Now, it's no mankasa. Because you invite him to that arena. A bohu there about opening.
I don't think you are.
Mama for that kind of politics.
I don't think you are.
But if you invite me, I'll chase you there and chase you out.
Yes.
Ma, oh, me there. For a long time, Krobofun used for one family bills and come on. For a long time. For whatever reason, I didn't try one for bills and come on. It is not known to anybody. I find that it's part of the inefficiency in the system there. Once I did electricity come obin, or you once you did there, exit bill meter then echo bomb. Ikruwa mukrumen. Say, is it done? Electricity company nala, I am a incident because I may improve the revenue. In 10 times, I'm not the meter that I then double wall. So, you with me. Everybody was done 10 years, 15 years. No, I don't call electricity corporation, I call your meter. So, as the case turned out, in Britain, what bills no crying. Now, what can you? Akasa, Uncle won't you mean here? At that time, and then Chamayeri and in day negotiations, or the year. But okay, yeah, we have the right. And once was it, and yes, your power. So when you demonstration, no, the soldier for meter, no, what they them, with them. Kroboland as some we see gives vindicate the version there. One for two and brankutin on Fanyaj Monye. And Brebutum Diade, but entum Fenya Bibiano Wiajim. As some often important what the abotel na Yans Sabi Yansana Wadeka. What do you mean, Bob? What do you build by your Odoson? Why in the damda? Yangs Jamunka Crankakra. Eritrea old building. Na that one to say then Eritrea. Captain Abraham found that say 5 years in the train area. That's a possibility because Ghana ye call ye jimpo. Obiala mesin say yan there. Yintu and ndara. Ye to pump ye desem. Ye bonde yeroko. That's what should have happened. Nay ye Agwindaji meet soldier you cut time or kobo meter in the Ghana Armed Forces. You reduce one to meter fix or fix meters. I didn't go for chrono kobo one agent. Hey, we are Emangrenabia. Chief Emangrena.
Obeba.
Said you soldier funum pogu, ogu egus kobolanda. I want to fear. And for when you baby what you mokobo babu. So it's about time I get young there. Yet can you put one some? Nante. What's about Tarikan? The second issue of growth raising there. You need subsistence income or sustainable. It is a demitable wa. Anyway, but you're there. Chinchinachi, Muziko, musical, or them coffee scanner, Butia. Or try 1 year names. Oh, the old meter needed. On my hand, Quanakakra. My bob boy, prepaid. Postpaid. Your bob boy, young kakra. Ama in Bernusa. Na, you TV. It's also another arrangement. Anamwa there because I was at the 20 anyway. Now currently, so I work kakaka home. Into that one to 1 CD every month be at 1 CD. Not full no so to your account. And mum say a default war that one who that on Ibabu talk on him. I think that's a sensible thing to do. The kikiri muhanyu for work demonstration nade. But all is well that ends well. But they should serve electricity corporation there. Or your one there, development the services should run before the development. Your baby everyone can have. Where is it then? When you meet us now in there, in canyon of Bodu and so or local. It's a whole community work on electricity. It's not the best. Prepaid no be work. One thought enough fungo. Air apply and was what I then was a mobile. Now, assembly man, you see.
That's it. What there was some petia when Trinity Bia, would they to a tia toe. And I honorable His Excellency San Piele at the Abrayana, Obi at the upon Cromacaning in a Abanti, Dachi Biano, many then essential making country manati. No, so make up who say, I dare not look at
no, but my COVID tax isn't no part of it. Oh, my fuel taxes are there to
okay, and no, my uncle. TUC, carry parking once. Jesus, some more can say. Since I can say, lad bill, what I have to see. Nina, I'm much almost share this inflation, which is 31.7%. Now, we share fuel prices and also saying and saying, Yasaya to move. Adekye say and quite the cost. And then $1 is almost 10 Ghana cedis.
It is 10 when you are buying. It's 10.
Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. And see, $1. No, the trinity. I say 10 cedis. Pounds and I'm 13 cedis. Euro and I'm 10 cedis. It is okay because I never boom. And then say nema why by we na say be say how to electricity and water more. Ha dwene I want you to party to for some there. Woman ne aban ya adwene a enye. Then it's what did he say? Say ya na say ye no announce say anka you bet try no kwafo for so. Esan say reasons or more man no ye nyina enim dada.
Me do aseba chance na me come offer some P yam say na futu ne ye. Nanso politics aye na nye unnecessary politics na the platform so. Ade asase ye ka. I may have for near T40 as you said about your channel. Say, or more, homo no nim there sometimes yeah call radio ni TV no sometimes what three programs ni be no tie nsem ni bi also kwa wanya fast ade be ko it is still a fact say whatever obi de bron kwado upon koma nka say ya package water bill bi abro bi atua asema o kan na say aban of ma men kama say party obre
Can I get somebody to send his light bill, water bill after the COVID?
Water bill no be 2020 water bill
Dennis
that's not okay answer baby
Dennis the Minister of Information Kojo Oponkroma has indicated that the government needs support adequate support from Ghanaians to succeed in its post-COVID-19 economic recovery plan.
Yes.
Now say according to him Ghanaians must pay for the free provision of water and electricity introduced by the government in 2020 as part of the relief package to bring financial and social relief and reduce the continued ravaging impact of COVID-19 pandemic in the country.
Continued ravaging impact of COVID-19. COVID-19 am we year 2020.
The big or
am we year 2020.
Post.
So me show am Sama 2020. Am we here. And so whatever I buy here in 2020 no. And to COVID as it.
But say
na hu sunsuaso na.
According to him, Ghanaians must pay for the free provision of water and electricity.
Kwajo Oponkroma did not say that. What Kwajo Oponkroma stated and said, no, it will be report as to whether accurate reporter, nobody. But what Kwajo Oponkroma said on TV, on radio, he said, a bicycle car or the year, and then you free to a buy treasury. A bicycle and a go on here, they solve our problems and my Ghana for a didn't because that time I am in so free. Now will be an out to me, Quadrima, or stock crowd to me. That time the beer will be to me come to me go to your and when your home fast to me go to me to see cow the betray and now by general. Sir, you might be nana sabre ya to them commano, Ghana for 1 and notice our buy was cabida baby and fancy man for us. And that is what I buy it is as he can. A free to a pocket, but a free to a buy treasure, I buy bottom there. A scan as of a comma ECG and I could just say 2020. Corner by corner with confidence and the chi and to us one say about to me. I was swab boying a man for once we move to the sense at 2021. And soon the Kanya buy and to now so utility companies to be provided ya in Kanya. Once you pipe when to Musabia cover the chi yet to be provided. So then you're saying a support. I don't know, sir. Your comment I don't know tax and they are parliament. So what Yawan could tell Suka what I'm saying at the bill. You brought like this 2020. Obia might be beside the other. This is just
Dennis. I deal with tax and now.
Taxa former President Rollins time. Or the bar never attendance so constant service. Obi after COVID you know omude ensu kako ni fie na is almost 2000 something. Enti wo mu bisa say na say almost say wo mu etua free and they say no ya kasa because Ghana water ban so ma obi say na say na okay Ghana water that be me o some question Ghana water company ne sa na ba wo free yan Ghana water company so to ya bro bela bro so de enye bibi enye we do kwane asema enti ne ya ntia water bill bia bro bia ban say ye nyina yan so ye ho asan say the be program Saka man person to us after COVID and obetumi ato us na free there or the man na free utua anka na free man one dey for Sabaju who said ade na free utua 2020 so
was yentua
of 2020 utua whatever
a to am say
bintia about to us kutua for 2020 was say COVID the chi 2020 car boy and say betumi aso emu and ya sene akoya ni ma ya mo ya ho because aba to ma hwan na aba
sika na ni hwan dia
enye nyina dia nti de ma ban say we make sure say da bia obibi bo no ho bra It is an bottom man run as a banana soma, or sorry, as a auto collection, Debia. That's a sorry for project, the Bassa Fili, Bessidaya. You're not happy for finding.
Happy for finding. I saw that yen, you see, I saw that. I just saw for the sea. You do so for a day. I
know to Abana, want to so contribute to our band as a chairman. And that's what you are so good. I cannot want to. That is the point I say establishing.
Argument.
I buy forward tablet, be up, also could Dennis,
this Yambe COVID argument. I think I came here with snobs said, and I would not sit here.
Okay.
But admit facts are on the verifiable. I will not sit here for that purpose.
Okay.
The real issue is this. In any case, how many Ghanaians benefited from the water, free water? How many Ghanaians? How many Ghanaians benefited from the free electricity? The lockdown no yahinfa. Kaswa.
Greater Kumasi.
What about the people in the western region? Did they also benefit from them for that?
No.
What's it no?
Free water, no.
Please, I didn't misunderstand the view of Hamamin Church.
No, but you're not the one.
Oh, my, and your man,
some American.
No, not exclusive to lockdown areas. To say, one man on the street is where more Modiana. And not exclusive to lockdown areas.
No, what was general? What was general?
Can you general say lifeline consumption? Free for everybody.
Who are those
who are okay?
Lifeline for anything for.
Oh, I think say normal fan 0 to 30 kilowatt hour.
So is it
consumption?
Was it of total coverage?
Yes, for everybody. And so no, just a bit no be any fee. If you are using borehole, you use Ghana.
Let us say to the go back to and look for the data more can say tariff hikes and your so inflation for a concern are valid because cost of living, you know, you can to be a Philip. And over here, I buy it TUC for argument will be braya and say cost of living allowance. As I buy the banner for the so much. And of course, I'm so TUC for a banner for the private sector for in Abetias. Adwuma a wɔn nso yɛ so wɔn produce nneɛma and also produce services wɔn nso nim say the cost of providing the service of cost of producing goods ɛkɔ so ebi ne sɛ petrol no a yɛ nyinaa complain no saa nnwumakuo a yɛ kan ebi te sɛ electricity company of Ghana ne power generators ne nyinaa wɔn nso wɔn tɔ nti wiase ama price na ɛ affect yɛ deɛ ɛtogu yɛ kan no ɛ affect ECG for ne Ghana water for so ebi Ghana water for chemicals a omode processing so e ma yen alum chlorine ne de ka ho no mokra enti ne bo no a e wo wiase ama so no na affect omo enti wo hwa proposal omode koma aban ne se nsuo no kra nka e mo 300% increment e na aban se da bi sa 300% no de ma wo ma enye yi kanea wo mo generating kanea Ghana Gas and Water Authority NETCO wo nyina aka bo mu no ECG for say mo about 148%. Aban say the mo ma enyehi eno nti yesesa abo no de agya kwa igya ne kwa wo mse ahokyeraba nanso services we and in fact ade ye Ghana fo bi nwanwa ne say ahokyera aba wiase a Ghana fo ho akyere yiye a ye nyina hu say o man no ho akyere na still like minya kanea dem I am from one still in Zuba. It's because a banner prioritizes say the sick case was a day as any man over here. In fact, I did about Kwame City na holding about from to say the TUC for Cano, a crude oil. So, every crude oil like last year, the whole of 2021, my way, a cry be used to from January to December was about $2.7 billion. And now I know, because from January to this same time, I buy import to crude oil and a border jump for do 2.3 billion. A chase free sabri ya kai be kwa kosi December no you try nye ye be bro 3.5 billion. So what it means in say aban ankasa e bomodi bia sese de tie bia ade e friend dum so se e be da sumo ma ne ba no matter how difficult it is okrakra sidi na no a na se no na betimi ama na koto crude na ba or be krakra ko ma sidi no e depreciate e ma inflation cost no but e dey nti na hesa aban yes ah I don't know no be no yeduma dia yedi tumi die it is I no na ma say you see the exchange rate no ebubu hwehwe no
Eniema ma exchange rate for bebre no so hwa ye service ye debt sika nko akra ye bobo ano ye gege cedis bobo ano de kotua ye ka servicing of our debt na in dollars de nyina ye ekwan ye fa so a ebubu ye cedi no eno nti what I'm saying is say aban botaye ye ba kope se wo ankasa ene moti hai kane bi na nka betena fidie so ha enka mo de generator enka crude oil ani bo aye den ka mo sa de plant kese na mo de generator begum ansa na motumi ama show we akọ live no aban se da bi no matter how difficult it is some betumi aye adwuma no manya mfaso na mo nyi di pa di mfiri ha so no ayere no ho no support bulk distributors na mo de oil na ba no motumi supply ma ECG via ni ade fotumi generate power na da kanem se de da mu eno ntimi gidi se cost of living cost depreciation ho inflation cost ba kan nyina aboma service na ECG dey ba no de water dey ba ye nyina ye hia na ye hia si hia de ase de obi cost of production cost wo na adwuma no ye hunu so omo so sa na affect omo na de ye ne say percentage kakraka na omo twa so omo de koma aban na aban tumi no omo trans kisen ya na omo agiketo wo ya tom no omo ye hunu say aban no be ye bibia me na ye obe ye na na adodan kwa kufara na meka ya se me ye politics no 2020 o de bi ma he free nya ade a ne ye na adodan kwa kufara do den eno so o de bibi be ma Ghana for
wo ka
so ma Ghana for ne ye yi ada bi o de be
wo ka se
bi o be ka ya se ade ye free bi anye ndc for kan wo say free bi ye it free education and Kraibu University e bi unya first class
wo ka se me about crude oil se me hu say crude oil no ni importation ne na se for kan obi but see so ye de bi kwa mono ne ekokoto
yeah net importers we can net importers what it means inside the kono this wa share the ba and to ye den ya cost of importation and surplus okra obenya ne export no ebiti e de awoka no do so che mfa so and that is the reason why I affect ye bebre ye bompa say daily production e betumi akosora be Dubai ne ye kra hu say afedi ade no kra ye de no etimi sustain ye bi kra entimi kokra bi free ba na wo ha Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe ene aban di komama na tem oil refinery o manya afidie foforo kra aba asesi aye kasai o babo modern so betumi de aye refinery ni yi ama refinery na jan na so it has been one of our major problems obi agitum sesen ka to ye adwuma na nka ye nkofa already refined crude infra bontemba and taxes unim say ade ba kokra wo ma ya ma bo no kosoro ye haulage wa obi a refine the crude no crude refine the interesting thing is that near man no friend waste no and no be near the asphalt so it is an clear refine the crude no ha and ye nya sa waste ni na de bia produce fertilizer wa hanka fertilizer bo be ba form and ke betimi aye akwan bebre bi de sa na mo tuo na comprehensive aban ye ha no ye ha say ye bo modern ase be ma store asa aba enkwan mu bio honorable award at time ade ana so to mo ne say ye kan to ne boss to bo mu it not to books no ka wo mu pa but what the boss to koka ho a na sa abron say onya edmonyam kakra no mutimi de bobosia eye adwuma aban ba no separatists obi a gina na so monya adwuma me hwe
ne no aban twi sa no susanso be na de bai
susanso de aba ne say to a boss for the so many years so mo declare na sa na so manya fa so $168 million boss to na nya what you say
na to so
no yeah adwuma na first no ne to bo no nya sa fa so no so what it means is say na boss emfa so no ekowura to enti na boss to agina na so wonya ne mfa so na say so to mu ma to agina na so no ochino ye adwuma ye no nya mfa so a wo kan bi no bo ma be do so ache de ne nya no eno nti aban botaye ne say ye betumi ayusu de wo na ye de apagya ye ho no ochina bi be gina na so enti me gidi say the call from TUC ne de ankanya bad ba say the American wo mo aso nim say omo ankasa adwuma omo di omo ye adwuma ma ba no nim so bebre no sa wo omo business eketenkete omo nim se niam omo de ye business ekosoro saa na utility companies no so face ba bi adun se anso omo mu ampagye omo ne ekasa omo na fom tima ye nyina na ho ba kire se 2019 after 11% omo timi adwuma omo na so 2020 2021 na 2022 yi omo de kakrakasa aba na aba no omo negotiate no omo atiase am gidi se ebe ye se ye besomu ade ba akon PURC for no kan ye at the end of their statement to you on the buy and they say enka no na ade we ye tumpa ten kan ya na nsuo no na quarter bia omo review na omo jai sa ade no to for a long time ade a mo friends say omo be so be say they will go back to it no ma make sure say the tie bia entumu no ba ye mfili no obeye for instance if I said the next quarter omo quarter assess inflation depreciation whatever bibiabo no mo friends and kania ni so yemfa 2% to so a e bia nipa ni mfili say between one day yasaba say the 30%, 28 whatever. And to can ask them the honorable Sampiyal in Pesu Betty by a politics. President Mahama Kacha says, we must be prepared to pay. And as that was the case, no by 50%, 53%. As what it means, a politics
we should be prepared to pay.
Yes.
Nansen Gabi so to it say, Ghanaians are ready to pay more.
Oh,
a little bit more.
It is about 20%, 28%.
And so
my point is, and then Nana Kufuor na be insensitive. Even and the Kurana ignorant to send him a thing. A chain cannon, incremental, Wabomodea, and no Macasa Momodia.
Okay,
our form.
Medasi.
I don't best to use it for Nancy. Young boy, Hosoka Kra. Now buying so, HFL woman say, cost of living allowance. We would Antina, my friend said, my for prayer. Okay, so I bear to see between 15% now. You want more than said, you have a business scripture via India. Now, once we never could to us, increment to a normal canyon because you have a second year of then so the pennies can to super or near the pipe.
Okay,
Medasi, a bunch of faka crowd.
Medasi pa. Into Tia some marketing. And our residents saw my many. And is kind of be a can.
And I pay me where drew me kakra. I will many Dennis in some more. I'm not surprised because as part of Neju Medio Dino, Neso Yena no yen. But as I say, Ghana Footy, as I say, Edu Meribia, as I say, to me, Emma near money daddy, na Ghana Footy, as I say, oh, we be a would do the Musronko. Send your mouth for Bicano, and yes, I know the Utinefri issue, and only opportunity now obey enough. Look, say electricity and water, say air free, and now say ye 2 years after. Ye be say who see. If I feel bemu in a COVID, ye woman how I feel bemu na COVID, a who she say, a who statement, a bang the two. That's the first thing we need to ask. And basically now, I mean, we say taxes are abandoning introducing here. And I'm COVID inti. Ya gusutia. Why you won't be I'm Ghana for what to say. Oh, we be a Muntu Yankosi Amri say because ye hear si Canada Ibiana. It is a okay say, Ena Ambau light bill so, and as Ambau water bill so inti Ghana for intia. Dennis, at your foot you. Na, as I say, we should maybe because Senya Uka some day. Enkoyi.
Yes, sir.
O memu hawo. Hey, adibiri koso a. As I say, you to me point kire aban notice no. When was the last time I would say any of these state institutions or the one financial statement abetuga?
Ghana water ne.
Thank you. What to say? These state institutions can obi the statement about.
Na emra kwan so na emra sha omo so omo bibi etisa.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yes, of course. They have to account to the people of Ghana. Say mfaso aya yenyi ebia mfaso e ba ni so a. Nti Ghana fo momwae na yen den yentua. But what they won cash wo dia ne say wo de ba. Muntia.
Na ho ase dey say obebu
Ministry of Finance na say Oshe won say
Mbebu
akonta na menso menfa ma Ghana fo de bi oba no wa any budget no what the statement ni bebre aba on say ebia we fi ha ebia ye no ade we ya nkoye nti no Ghana fo sene ya nkoye ye be yedede. See, Ghanaians are prepared to pay, yes, if the services provided is better. If the services provided is better. If me fia na me reko Kumasi na me say street light e wo kwan no nyina na wo leave me for street light I wouldn't mind to pay. But when I move from Abeka Junction to Fadama na me street light 10 pay now the me bills we see street light charges in here yaw ade a wo enjoy when you are paying for it it is painful. Enti me sang into me ya wo dia bay. On what basis? Intin was worried too. On what basis? What went into Wimuya Wateribay? What really went into it? And what informed them say, Imra Yewomi, Monso monfa ahokyere more meto Ghana for so. That's my question. Because why are DBA SONI edunti wode baby betu gwesi oh esan say adia ye ntinu ye pentumu a Ghana fu obi abeja tum but yembi say ho street light one potem people contribute and they do their own street light ubisa we say way asoye ubisa we say way asoye but even esempo a instead as say ECG fu ana won a as say wo beye no wo meye just say amanfo san contribute to be wo de aye na wo wi a wa baba be ka kire mi say meritum na show unim nienti a ti Yusufu won buafu bisa hu say aban wo bisa wo ntumu for won aketua wo bisa hu say oh aketua obetumi dia ma won ye kakra bi won anka hwe because wo pega na yi ebi musamba say wo di tua kola 20% we say oh we betumi to 15%. Now we do 15% na quickly all government service charge and also we increasing it by 15%. And this say here yeti hey say mekoye passport me say tua by 15% aka old one na mitua no. Ewi achi no ukruya we say electricity so what's increasing 115% cola ni po increasing yembi say abana emai hwe baby inflation edu uko na uko akoto ade ugwema niema boa ye dinga to extend say abana oteso nko ade ohun say niema boa ye dinga enti aya me bisa me say anso oman na ye nyina yesi ye pese ko ye nim no empanyimfu bi are they prepared say they want to tell Ghanaians the truth so that at the end of the day no ye nyina ye beko ye nim asoman na
government kan say ohun say niema boa enko so sanka ban ka kase say inflation enuane boa aye din wo Ghana na ban so beko ono abeko koso anuan na fie kurase e de abakuru kasi
sa asem no kan kra no me hu ni say asem no sa asem no kan sebe hu ni mfa so
ade
efri wo de efri no kofa aduan na fi kurase na ba efri na be na akodu kra na se kwan na be fa so akọ na yi enye se efri ni bi na ni hu na kwan na efri no ebe fa so akofa nuan na ba no kwan ni nye inti ka bia mpese ebeko akofa nua na ba aside that enye fuel na na wo de beto na wo de akofa ba aban so akofa ni aban ni mfiri no enye ankura mfiri no akofa na wo de aba you see o kasa no manka bi no ka bi no ka bi aban so de mami kasa
aban so de ba so problem so de ba
enti o de man nkasa me
da na aja kwabene aban so de ya ne be ba e ka se
na so so che na adwene wo ho
e so o bisa small
da bi enye se o de se o so wa o de wi man nka na de we da se
won a aduan no ana se
aban so de be ba fa ye tech na enye fu
farmers won kase won tumi fa aduan ne mra
sa
wo betumi di aba but one fuel prices ne boye
then is asimo okay say agric minister can say aduane boa ye di nyina ye transportation
thank you
enti transportation kura na ye de bakokọ fa de aba
enti ene de aba ne ka na onim what can nyina no si what can nyina yi e ga kwabele what the ba beto yan so aba ne ba be catch them say or the transport kwakofa aduana ba owia or the tax aba betutu niam bia e beto so no weje owia denis abeka kire nsi wanka nche si yentu alori fa niam kofa aduane mra nti e ya ba na nkasa na odini sika kakofa ba south ya say me wa no so no se okono okofa e bia sika na odi akono obeja fi me ne wo but esan say odi abetu gwa no ye interrogate ye mbisa no ehifa na obenya sika e de aye saade no se ki interrogate ni bisa sande ma
chess mo busa ye oba awaye some ka say go benya ska wa so oba awaye onya ye
denis saade we nyina e uken ni nyina no me ne wo nyina ye tua ho ka
na anya ye sika de be ho sika
o ma ye believe say oba ye ni such a way say ye hu be han ye na hu han ene ne ye
oba no ko school to admission fee
enti ka ye bo no wo hu empanyinfo ka ye bo wo mamu han wo mu
na ya jasa na ya jasa o ya sa na ko na
work and then Madina na mereba ha metofu diesel 100 cedis metumi ba na msanko se meto 100 a medu station han na so red na me light as red
pick up
me rekwa ense me san to bi
we are kwatra
South Africa inti yem bi say mu say edem boni pa na Ghana fo
Dennis
South Africa
David Obi wo chere wadwene
David I'll not be distracted
David
I'll not be distracted by Ghana fo neti and Ghana fo no they are feeling the heater yemu be a feeling into whether I'm speaking the truth or not it is up to Ghanaians to decide. South Africa because they be a no you don't feel the heat the way others are feeling it. Because uko gwam na uko top brody na brody drew or the ma be 80 Ghana 100 Ghana na unya Greek minister no ka che say uko gwa so a 3 cedis a ese umu say opanyin no ompese ode no kware ebedu oman na oman bia wanfa no kware mbu bia no umanfo na ebre eni na de bia make say nipa na odi anim na oya ade ne di onim say ne nsunsuanso no ereba nkrofo bi so ono fe say ono de okono wa fa no hadi no reko but ebe wi achi no na nsunsuanso no yanso na ereba ade a akwakoye nyina akwakoye nyina yi tariff a ye increase a wo no nim say nka obetumi aso ano because at the end of the day no wukuru ya umaye water free umaye electricity free mebwa ewi achi no unya sika over 33 billion businesses sika ewe Okoka we say oh COVID Russia Ukraine tebia mi bi say wodua banchi wo Russia and wodua brodi wo Ukraine ni Ghana asase a yetusu wodi bribia hye form a ebe fifi de yenya bi nti afi aden na bribia na ye di blame ama obi nti yen tumi ntena say en dwen bibi entumi fa mo man hwe ba bia yen sidi akodu instead of us to make sure say yen sidi no yetumi arrest no na yetumi make sure say are competing with other countries, you know. We are here glorifying issues, and we are not even talking about our city. Meanwhile, no, city no, we Zimbabwe, we Sudan, yes, Sika in the West. Are they COVID affecting Togo, affecting Benin, affecting Nigeria, but they be yeka what's it? COVID, Russia, Ukraine. Inti after Russia, Ukraine, what are they going to blame? Young CDR still form an equity. Dem be no be shed.
E bia brepamu ne be hu de nti a be from the be shed.
Instead of us to see how we can be able to make sure say the economy comes back to life, no. We are there. And issues are sabi who can kware na we say oh no atwa nu akosi boni. Mo ma yenka no kware na Ghana fu ntie na se mwa bi na pechew pa bi na Ghana fu betumi ede echew mo be pa won chew no wode mwa bi amamwa no mai ensa obi wa idea bi kro betumi ya boa no ode be hye ni team.
Okay, me da say messages in the bebre pa na me triansa obi say me kan say Dennis hanye kumasi o enye kumasi from stations na ayo hacken for no me da say his excellency what yet issue for some more kan factors are omo kan ye reasons omo chere say no ntiama hike 27% 21% na no hye no inflation in yen said you are no kind of cost any the entities and if let's look at the economy in general say the economy dey kwankasa na ye dey atoto sa increment in the income of ujumayeni and the expenditure of the ujumayeni no na ye dey atoto said the nemesi because say me take dollar ye kan was we say almost 10 Ghana cedis as we speak and euro na se funya to say ade no so kwa na quite satisfactory ama we won bibie enye enti den na wo so wo kan adefa ho wada ama
in Rwanda you know there we go through civil war,
sure,
and then Paul Kagame came in. The only secret that one man Paul Kagame was succeeding my Rwanda son. Oh yeah, uniting the people with truth. Odi Ghana fun Uganda friend Rwanda fun na de ye nyina ya fun bebe ye drize odi ye nyina ye den ye kan ye wubom na osneyi enjoy. That is how Rwanda has survived now. Bebe ye way e jacob na oh yeah necessary there to the mama of asiri general ken enye no hona. Whatever policy be audi baby, you expect that the other Ghanaians will support ma azinwa ye. But if you are still in this mood of always trying to antagonize some other people, where can we get the unity for development? And you know, kind of that I want man ko. I know you have the figures. COVID. One another bagana. One another COVID bagana. You remember the Norwegian trip? You remember the Norwegian trip? Sika hini yenya wa COVID as a country. All together, and sika yenya under COVID then. And then yankasa gen revenue and John Tumunsu that period. We had more money than we should have accrued under COVID. Eje kwabena. Mamem throw a challenge to government. Money investment in energy sector. One shut down, one plant, one shut down. A Mary plant, another can just shut it down for 5 minutes. If we are enjoying stable electricity now, it's because of an investment of a previous government. Not because of what you have done. But you're from there, or you're woman. And that's why we don't talk about it. But you cannot rub it on our faces there. What better one my electricity is stable? Way back in 28 or so, I get the President Kufo or the Sofu Kugu Akosombo. What was that for? What was that for? Was it not erratic power supply? And since we did all the investment in Ameri and all those in car power, not stable electricity. Is that not the case? So don't let us use that argument. What we are in now in there, $1 to 1 cedi, I have 10. What we are in there this time, petrol and yet ton 3 cedis 14 pesos as I in. And I am. You are
50 cities.
50 cities. That is the reality facing the Ghanaian. Now, you talk real well, Jacob Nayo. Say, Yami Adam na age despite of your work to take a grad moa. You talk real watch on COVID tax, ECOWAS tax, AU tax, ECOWAS tax, AU tax. Well, you talk at the same time, a corporate bank, Musa bank that you become Adam rate in your interest rate in your. When you decided to sell fertilizers to farmers, now it be good. Saying, what were you expecting? What were you expecting? When you decided there, a corner of contractors good at worrying, ever halt for over 3 years to do auditing. What were you expecting the rules to become? Say, Nanento, say, a corner was saying, what the car boko. I had a bunch of the transport for you. But a corner no way. Because over 4 years, we abandoned the road project just to do an audit. We paid $10 million for that. Where's the audit report? In the end, we reinstated the same contractors. CMB, one syndicated loan, have you seen the financial glass and the commercial friend Cocoa border? So if you go for a loan, let's say loan that you say all of a sudden a halt for political reasons. Now if you corner Pascal, you blame who? You blame who? Me say. And they don't stop to amaze me. They still want to talk about free senior high school. A policy which is from the Constitution. You have implemented it. Fine. But policy formulation and policy implementation, they are two different things. You can have a good policy framework, but implementation can make it worse. No, so if you bring a policy there, I mean, Sampi Yale Biti some baby go school, Uncle Freya. Is it a rational, commonsensical policy? Osadifo ba edru no I say I know that there will be poor people in the society, all right? So let me establish the scholarship secretariat and let me establish the CMB scholarships. You enjoy some, I know. So that poor people can go through it, isn't it? But Osadifo did not say free education to Obialanke Chidembi. And who is saying that? But for free SHS, were you trained at the free SHS?
No.
I was not trained at the free SHS, but I've been educated. In any case, the previous administration was saying that let us implement it progressively so that we can have infrastructure and other things. Not so. When you started the free SHS, you did the third year, isn't it? And then you came to the second year and the first year. Is it not progressive? Is it not progressive? So the argument about whether it is instant or progressive, where is it? Where is it? The other branching, all your progressive, and no, what's the school down, what's the dormitories, what's the hostels count, what's the universities near the count? Where are we? See, I said I didn't want to go into this normal politics, but the solutions to our problem is as we are, there's one major problem. Insurance and pensions are one of the sources of government revenue.
Yes.
Government and then all insurance government vehicles, and government whole, a private insurance company. So how would the government not be deprived of money? And then, besides all the major companies, government institutions, one insurance company, they are killing the SIC. Some pensions can, your friends say, insurance can, then can easy money for government for development. And then a private company.
And yes, I say
no. Check it. Go we are with DVLA. Yeah, check it. Who is the insurance company? Say and then your mind na say you go bobisia. Na a finance minister takes $159 million out of the loan now. Is it questionable? Finance minister, what capacity to run the finance of this country? I don't know what. And yet they eduman na chawunsa. Who here advisors are who company and who man a running business for government and they will pay them. How many villages? Who village? You have almost 2 million cities, right? You have almost 2 million cities, 4 million cities. But we have paid the finance minister $159 million dollars as from Parliament. These are the issues. And you're free water. The issue we are facing is that we are drying our insurance finances. I said, down, you should be yakati. And I'm what? Yes, and then as a Ghanaian worker, so sorry, you have to transport firm, and your salary require. You have to transport firm, and your salary require. You have to electricity, and your salary require. You have to insume, and the same. Taxes are a one normal so. So we go supermarket now talk maybe kakra. Yeah, review the receipt. No, the array of taxes. And then we blame who? We elected the government to solve our problems, not just to identify the problems. Are you following me?
Yeah.
Here, and they say La Bianca. If gold rusts, what will iron do? I appreciate he's a young woman trying to do business and whatever. All right? But the two sides of the argument is that no human away, and a collapsive pottery industry. Are you following me? And you want to know because you don't want tax exemption. More coffee and cocoa from Ghana. See, the same Port Ghana pottery industry. And Kayan crack a friend say pottery.
One of the newspapers the article be by say I'm saying the news say pottery farmers or Ghana woman movie actually say about 98% of poultry feed and it is a cook area no. Yeah, import
Yes.
98%, just 2% per.
And now one more.
Ghana, na person be shopping for the naki to me can once.
Meanwhile, you're a minister for agric. I was planting for food and jobs. There are real problems we face. Dennis, against Sabi, we are government communicating not just say I didn't justify because you seem to justify it. Me, yeah, yes, but the whole can say ensure you are more free and you're justifiable. Because it's not true.
If I want to have a better,
Maybe from what I've been
that's also
Dennis,
because 2020 nobody took the bell from you.
Sana catch me.
Dennis, sa issue no sa issue no say we share the way I'm for the message be about and send be about be me person making kind.
Then one.
Honorable and Kasana.
I started like you, and I grew into my jazz side. No.
Jamie, you have been out. You mean who difference? I all your politics, especially your politics. The difference in here. And somehow
Dennis me dance. Dennis kwa me dance. Me dance. His Excellency in Pacho.
And one say, "Oh, mommy, oh, no, share them. Now so what that? I bet two. I did bet a combedo. Where we are, I am advising the MPP Director of Communication. I'm advising, even though I'm not in your party. Say, we don't need this type of communication. We need communication that brings Ghanaians together. True or false? True or false? We need communication that brings Ghanaians together. We don't need this kind of posture. The truth today, and they say, we cannot service our debt.
Yeah, the cat.
Abroso. Emma, as that time, I can say, Minu, and now your economy, your say, you're downgraded it to what? CCC plus. It's because of the Ponzi scheme of a finance minister. Ponzi. Let me explain why it's a Ponzi. Sapiram for Nadia no ban. Piram for Nadia. Or you mean in Musica? Oh, my council me. Na intelligent to the media account. Anamwa. Now, oh, it's a good policy. Now, the media account. Until somebody says, me Jimisika. What happens? Until somebody says, oh, Jimisika, what will happen to that scheme? Near Kojulong way, near the J-way, near Kojulong way, near the way. Then the IMF say, hey, my friend. The World Bank and they started downgrading you. And that's why you cannot get money from the capital market. It was not that Ghanaians were not paying taxes. When you see a tax, the yield levy was to make sure, say, oh, there was some buffer money. You're able to do credibility. Federal loans. Is that our plight? Say Ghana as a country, they be a loan. Is that our plight? Ukraine war you buy a 2 years. Say I 2 years.
Ukraine.
COVID.
2 years.
Yeah.
Ukraine 1 year. I don't know. So would you have grow January by October nenye. Would you have banching January by February nenye. Program ban the yaya. Say Ukraine war go beyond. Syria war has taken how many years? Syrian war has taken how many years? So we have no control over the Ukraine war. So we cannot use it as an excuse for our economic problems. I don't know what you do is to plan. Your agri minister, instead of planning, say, oh, this is the crisis. In 6 months now, you solve the problem. And yes, government working. Your minister is planting billboards for presidency. Instead of planting for food, he's planting billboards.
I was sitting Crawford near you, no Nimushi. Honorable, his excellency PLA, but that's it. Now, message is in there. Okay. me person me
and they don't catch messages. I'm surprised.
Me person me can go in some no said I know she do honorable other room
maybe was a discussion I know she the message na no
I know she some know she pa
don say enkoma honorable
enti wo dem
enkoma wo die na edu ba bi no ache bia fanche
me dance
no kwasem ne say
me dance
o ma me kwana me kakakra
ka de
no kwasem ne say
o ka de kakra
me post on this platform communication me ye wa ha no sabe me bu Ghana for nim tia me buy me ye akakabe nsem ha
okay
the only idea me wa ha say me straight TUC for
say catch wo for say odi ntro
of man can just odi ntro me say
o can na me can say
o water bell na kofa be kire mo because I said no o wa no na mapa na to wi ntem ata no tata ya the car the tata no me no na use tata ya 200 guma ye betra na so the Medina be do ha na say o de and some I come and did say TUC for come I do no be am ya akaka
okay me da say
me we na botrema
I'm so I'm not me
free education but busa one critical question also on what way any free education educate me boy
no
also sir me so sir but what is the difference between and difference na say ne nkrofo bi bira no me tipenso bi bire ka kwa ho o man ko school ni bi o de be bire me die de aban ne se obi
anko bi yo me da say
difference
me da
say me see your former president Rollins and I war man o everyone come and me da say no yes
so obi ye so you want to tell me say so obi ye ya me ba enti so bi so obi ye ya me ba so obi anye ni ye a no so wutumi nye ne san
former president Kofo, former president Mills, former president Mahama, do munyina ntumi anya no ntumi sitire ni nyina e ka
obi na so bia hye bia nto bia
basa na o ka se na de nkabomu na edi kro omamu ha ntina ye ntumi nya ye nyina ya dwene nko baade ba e de baade ne ayo no ma we mu aye mo opportunity send this for former dwene wo no mo ko parliament na the free education bill ba no ma sori abi wo ko fa health insurance bill no ma sori abi ade bi ade be mo ma we
anya nkwa na wo Ghana anya nkwa na wo Ghana me da se me pa cho anya nkwa na wo Ghana hinti no ye fa sie ya na hwe mo party no mo nsam asori hopes na Vincent ko asefua isi party no pagifo bo afu me nka se mo afu so mo mfu yi o ama mo se ya to sa from so no yi nsam ahodo bia no ba ku menu mi nsam be yi ano mo party kosen ye bre na ebe you're just about 5 minutes and for 2 minutes
2 no crime 30 seconds onim say American power plant and enya aduma so Ghana for nasu AXA enya aduma na Ghana for nasu because agreement as the American so called Kumasi that so is our transfer until na pesa be come refi your party asem no there me friend say be one we be oh be about that Mahama plant ne bi ho kra na ehia at that time omo come na pesa no na me na kan ya catch Ghana for say crude oil no mo first can to
enti
wanti na e dasum apa se ba e ko pesca e to Ghana for da kan
na crude oil na nya machine mu ye digu ye nyo bi na de machine ba ya
machine de yango Mahama na Ghana for da light
da bi asem na bi sawo
na ono abedi president one opportunity no de bi ka ho enti nya wanwa enti o po ni nyina go na wa fa crude oil na e dasum 4 years enti na nya machine
enti ma pede na je kufa ba ya so so den de see enti ono so ntimi
anya ma pede kufa ye onya problem no solve ya ansa na
o solve wa infa
ayi yankofa ayi ama mo friend mo say friend to generators ene no an kase na Mahama de bai okofa akofa
osovo pampere na kufo osovo
yes before 2008 na
yeah when I kwa akosomo
time ye kwa akosomo I think 2007 about 2008 na president Kofonya problem and he solved the problem before
osovo ya so do free
osovo ye
asa kwa na Ghana anyo kwa na Ghana anyo nkwa na Ghana me da say ka say no kra anya no ka say no kra na kan ya ni kan problem ni de kan problem
na say na we say no kra bi ana na ya na do na ko ya ba ya antimata
o party na say no nka
me come on problem there and then also ya ja so fa be
1 minute
they only say your party asem anya de one
he's a communicator from Kumasi
And the one with the may communicator from Ghana. One more time. Communicator. The only say the party they be here. Yes, I say na do eche. Nyame ya ado akonya no o preview we nyi. So be ha ye party the president Kufu be dia there. 2004 tia akonya so am obi an contest no. 2020 obi agi to me say ye manan to aso but oni ho ne de akonya na be dampa. E fi akonya e be to ha ye pre.
Okay.
Na ade aba ne say ho ahokeka. Ho de ne ade a ba na ama nipa ne bi. Prince Omo Sha Center party general secretary ne national executive committee ne say e branson because me the my voice but me come will be upper president did through the MPP say omu ba ko bia no betumi ade a break 8 not even one of them alone so on one ade ba ko ye nyina eno nti say aduma aye nhyehyɛ ye aye yan ka mo ni anye de ye na ya make sure say wi a obia ko ma beto na ye na say ye na say de pe na aye na America tu ma wi a wa de tumi ne be ma bia no wan hwa say nipa na kakra bi de abofo tranche ya president no nya ni eno nti me gidi say nhyehyɛ na national executive na sha say ye no omonje na omo obi ehu say they are fair eno na hia pa me friend say so omo to omo nsa frefra omo treatem na obi e fata say at the right time omo friend but ehu hia kra say makwan e me to ensa frɛ ebre beba
okay
american du ho na say ebo hwese ma wa ho ha no e dey obedi nkudum tie nyina emra fo na bibia kwa
me dance ayi his excellency
ono ko dem sama
2 minutes be enough ye nhwe internal wrangling. Yes, Moko Asante region na.
Oh yes, I'm going there today.
Oh okay.
Moko
Ejuma.
Because my friend, look, please.
Honorable Pacho, me Pacho, Didi mo Mr. Medasi. Also. Enti Pacho, 2 minutes enough ye nhwe.
Eda Kabana.
Yes sir.
Anka Zungo for any one bit here, then Kayas Amramo for the fire movement. You see, you know, Muntra.
Yeah.
Because what about happens in the MPP no, has effect on all of us as a country. Senka Mayor Alan Tramatian come resign from government. Semia Osaya Kutwa and come resign from government. Because it's very unfair to us as Ghanaians. Say, even as we are in the middle of economic crisis, I got 2 years. This government, I got 2 years in the term of office. Second term, and you people are not focused on resolving the problems. You are focused on next government, forming next government. It's not unfair. So yeah, now, you know, normal situation, and these 2 people would have themselves resigned. Okay, so now I can say, Obia person or presidential mission, one resign.
Yeah.
Into Joe Gatti, okay, Joe Gatti.
Yeah.
Why is he still tolerating Alan Martin and your friend saying the other one, to be doing what they are doing? Ostensibly with Ghana money.
Really?
Of course. The Land Cruiser they are driving around this India, yes, cat. Fairly needed. That's what I would say. But like he said, no. So we'll be too many. Now take it with the Ghana and just wait the first. And just wait the first. Now there air question no be air time. To say the least, and I'm so disappointed. Say, a government, president, vice president, governors in the middle of it, they are thinking of breaking the 8. So you people are not interested in the welfare of Ghanaians apart from power.
Okay. I say, Mr. Tiawa, what's a sample tia? With the question, and one no, Nana. Mama Sima, ya bra be.
Nia honorable kind. Say oman enya ne ntama pa mfura ya. Breaking the 8 no emfaso be na woso.
Chano so wo brusu ntawon ni yakoko.
Oh, there be o.
Mambo no obeji no won krai. Na ka fa foforo beka ho.
Sese no. Wona woka economic management team. We a cabinet member. Ena economy no e collapse wo monsam. Former na rekọ. Wo se wo de wo pese wo te wo ho na wo be president. Na ene na se wo te wo na wo be gina ho a. Na se Ghana fu nyina ehum se dwumadi a wo de hye wo nsa na mo kam ho abom a ese se mo ye na di mu no. Wantumi ammo ama na anko yi. Nti afi wo nko a wo be gina ho a den na kire se wo betumi abo man. Nti me de dollar na akodu 10 cedis no. Won nyina won tena se. No won hwe at least what to me money about 5 cedis krampa. Me to aba ma o.
Na betumi aba.
So that's it. It's no any question na. Me say what to me ma dollar yi baby edu ye bedu 5 cedi kra. Me jira ma e compare am.
Na 40 member committee the $100. Go go like.
So that's it.
E bia na mo so re.
Dollar na egwan. Dollar na egwan. When you won adwin say obema dollar na gina ho. One day ani say dollar na enwan. The one fan be hye obi say obi no waye na dollar no egwan akwakodu ho. Ube wi achi no wo be be ka cho say o e bia
Dennis Bank of Ghana agent o Bank of Ghana ho. Untumi nkokunu nsuo e wo na tifi. No mo go who na. When you printed those monies in the economy, what were you expecting? So we printed that from cities. Oh, bottom the late date of last issue. 22 billion.
Na the apprentice can be put on chiri yen.
What were you expecting? One my more COVID loan. Omatia.
Let me see a question.
And you see, one share, made a coming one. Enka vice president kwanso onu so nsi for
sir
oh yo because na so onu so opeso be di president enti say oh there be tie Ghana vice president enam ne so na dollar yi akwakodi be enam ne so na onya the head of economic management team enti say the head of economic management team na wa ma dollar yi kura ya o kase wa has rested dollar yi na odi ama IGP na se dollar yetumi egwan kine egwan fi IGP kotokum na ogusu gina ho na odia ni se digitalization na o ye dia ene na onim hwe
enti na utu wa che say ene se economic management team na failure na
oh na wo team grant
for dollar 3 cedis 40 pesos
wo do 10 cedis eja baba wonim so waka se team bi azuku a what you say ma me nchiro wonim zuku waka se football team bi azuku a na che say the whole world one
Beda say Nanato Mirichi Mirichi political activist and afi Dennis Kwakwanso communication director Edema people Ashanti region and he says silence Sampiyale Kaniga na bana musino no India now yes so afa bi de chire ewo NDC aban abremu na ne onba ma meni wo mudin ko bi for medam ase papa se munya abre ebaye na ya sorry sway na me de enchia Emma Mr. Bossman latte ya be call latte I think 28 27 28 akwa clean up exercise kase power honti no latte fo nyina mo hya no so say ya be call latte ne akosiesie ho ma ho efefe afi anti se wa bi farok anopai me mo achen anti baby a obi an me chia opi me din de agya kwabra dom ya ochena Adekye Nsroma be san ba yakram